Hey guys, it's Amber here with Gear Up, and we've got another great video coming your way. Today, it is the U.S. Army's birthday. Happy birthday to the U.S. Army, baby. So, in 1775, the U.S. Army was officially formed, making it the oldest armed forces that we have in the country. They've been a huge asset to our country, obviously. So, all of those who have contributed their time and dedication and their lives serving in our great Army, first off, I would like to say thank you and God bless you. Secondly, today's video, we are going to cover some specifically U.S. Army military surplus items that are essential for anyone to have, whether you're a collector, you enjoy the outdoors, you go hunting, you're a survivalist, you're into tactical gear. These are some essential items that you can pretty much find in any Army Navy store. Obviously, we'd love to earn your business and you come shop with us at gearupfl.com or come by our shop. But support these small businesses, especially Army, Navy, military surplus stores. There's a ton of great ones out there. So regardless of where you're at, most of these items you're going to be able to find there, whether brand new, replicas, or genuine issue stuff. When you get a little bit older in the dating of some of the items, they do get a little bit more expensive due to the scarcity. So without further ado, I'm going to get into some essential items we feel that every military surplus collector should have that is strictly used or is heavily utilized by the U.S. Army specifically. So before I get into this, if you haven't already, please subscribe down below. Hit this video with a like. It goes a long way to helping us grow this channel. And we are a small business at the end of the day, so we really appreciate you guys viewing this and showing some love. So, all right, first and foremost, something that any and everyone should have, regardless if you're surplus or non-surplus, is ammo cans. This is the 30 cal ammo can. This is the 50 cal ammo can. These have gone up in price since COVID due to the cost and scarcity and the cost of steel. But you can pretty much find these anywhere. Now, listen, you can get these at some other stores. Not going to take shots. Walmart, Harbor Freight, Tractor Supply. They're typically plastic. They're typically knockoff. If you have the option, get you a genuine military ammo can. That's what most surplus stores, if not all surplus stores, get. They order these by the pallets from governments a lot of times, and make sure that they have the real deal for you, which is made from high quality, which are made to be used in the field in combat situations. You don't want to knock off when it comes to storing your ammo. Point of it, they're insulated, so it's waterproof, also fireproof. God forbid your house catches on fire. You know, some stuff you can go cheap on. Other stuff I want to go inexpensive on. Granted, if somebody's pricing crazy on them, you know, I wouldn't recommend purchasing. But the price of ammo cans as a whole have gone up significantly, just so you know. So we were able to sell them a few years ago, I think 12 and 15 respectively. They've gone up to about 15 and 20 or 17 and 20, something like that, with the 30 and 50 cal. So just the nature of the cost and the inflation, hopefully they go back down, but right now that's typically the base cost. The other item, the jerry can. Now this one is not a genuine issue jerry can. We have some Vietnam genuine issue jerry cans. This is not a replica one. This is more of a NATO one. If you're able to get a U.S. NATO or a U.S. jerry can or even a NATO military jerry can, try to snag that guy. Another one of those items that really since 2021 have been impossible for a lot of people to get. Granted, some of these bigger surplus stores are able to find them and order them in bulk and are able to resell them, which is great. For some of those smaller ones, they're getting bought up too quick before we can even get our hands on them, unfortunately. So moving on to some packs. I'm trying to get my bottom here clear. Alice pack, an absolute essential. Been essential for the military, definitely since Vietnam. I believe they started incorporating these in the world during World War II, definitely Korea. Nice metal frame, good field pack. This is a medium-sized one right here. Great little ruck pack. A lot of people who enjoy rucking, you enjoy hiking. This is also a great item to have and utilize in that situation. And the frame gives you added support. Also, the new one, this is a Molly 2 one. This comes with a plastic frame. We have these bad boys in stock, in store and online. These are the ACU, the older pattern here, but a great pack, a lot more room as you can see. The plastic frame makes it a lot more comfortable, a little bit more weight distribution on the back. And another one is, this is an assault pack. This is their 3-day assault pack. So little packs like this, just the everyday 3-day assault packs. They have They have other assault like type packs that are a little bit smaller, a little bit bigger, but a pack like this is always a great essential item to have. Now, those are all genuine issue. We have some replica ones by Fox Tactical, which are also great, brand new, no wear and tear on them. So those are good options to go, and they do a very good job of making them to the exact specifications as the military does. So if you can't find genuine issue ones at your local store, don't rule out the Fox Tactical ones. They're pretty good. Foam sleeping pad. This is also a great item to have for any campers out there. I didn't bring the 4-day sleeping kit. I mean, that's great to have. I don't know if it's essential, especially with the 200 plus price tag on them. But they're good items. They're great items, especially if you do a lot of camping and cold weather situations. But for those of you who have like a basic sleeping bag and just go camping every now and then, or have an RV and want to lay out there, a sleeping pad is great to have. It gives you extra comfort on the ground. So definitely an essential item to have. Okay, ponchos. This is not issued. This is new, mil-spec one. This is a woodland camo, but if you can get a military ripstop poncho, new or used, highly, highly recommended. It's got the snap features, got the strings on the bottom, so you can also hike it up as a tent. It also lines up great with the poncho liner, which I have here, so I can't pull out right now because everything is going to fall under. But a military-grade poncho is great. Look, you can get these inexpensive, cheap ones. We got them here for $1, by the way. Yellow ponchos. Great deal on that. You can get the inexpensive ones just for random use. If you're somebody that does a lot of outdoors and deal with the rain a lot, whether it's your job or hunting or you go to sporting events, investing in a good high-quality poncho is definitely worth the investment. It's going to last you over time, and it's going to actually keep you dry where it's not feeling like just a trash bag's over you, okay? Some other items before I get into the helmets. Essential items. So I've tried to grab all the camos that have been used by the Army, so that's why we're kind of everywhere with some of the camo patterns. But a patrol cap. So you can get these patrol caps pretty much any Army Navy store. We definitely have them here. They even come out with the adjustable ones. So the patrol caps are great, all colors, OD, as well as woodland. They've now come out. We carry the Rothko ones too. They come out with other colors, the black ones. A lot of people like just the black ones. It's an everyday cap. It's a good cap. Some belts. Your BDU belt, standard BDU or rigger belt. This one is from True Spec 5-star gear. We carry this. We get some of the Army ones, but here's the reality, guys. When it comes to military clothing surplus that's used, a lot of the guys and gals, when they get issued this stuff, they are small. They are very, very small and tiny. So most of the stuff is extra small, and occasionally medium. You may find some large XL stuff for guys who've been in for a while, but typically those guys who've been in that long hold on to that stuff. Occasionally they'll come through the doors, but if you're looking for only genuine issue stuff and you want it to actually fit, don't hold your breath on items large and up. That's just the reality, especially when it comes to the dress clothing. It's nearly impossible to find. But BDU rigger belt's great. An item you can also get mil-spec. They do a really good job on that. Very high quality, nice and durable. Steel pot helmets. So these bad boys are obviously a staple dating back since World War II. The steel pot helmets, we have a World War I one. Those aren't as regularly available nor as replicated. But the steel pot ones, a lot of Army Navy stores have it. A lot of Army Navy stores have the issued ones. So we get issued ones in from time to time. They're not like overly impossible to get like the Vietnam era ones, but they are not as easy to get anymore either. So we try to keep stuff in stock like that. The other one is going to be the ACH helmet. I'm sorry, the ABS helmet. The ACH has a rail. I didn't grab that one. This is the older style before the ACH that they did. This is just an airsoft one. It's not a Kevlar. The actual ACH one's pretty pricey because it's also bulletproof. But if you're somebody who just enjoys airsoft, we sell all these like Sea Cadets. Civil Air Patrol uses these for drill and stuff like that. This is a great little helmet to have. This guy's very inexpensive, only $34.99 on that guy, and a nice hard plastic. So 2 staple helmets. If you can find if you're a collector, obviously find the genuine ones. They're great to add. All right, from a clothing standpoint, BDU tops. So I grabbed from a BDU top. This is a vintage Vietnam style BDU top. The difference is the slanted pocket. So this is a great addition to have for any surplus enthusiast. The other one is you could always get used tops. Like these are the Woodland used tops. Look at this. You even got the guy's name and the Army sewn on. Oh, just dropped some bullets there. The used BDU tops, military BDU tops used, you can typically get $20. Well, I mean, we sell them 20 a pop, 15 a pop if they're damaged. So they're pretty cheap. So you can get some secondhand ones, inexpensive. Great little staple item. From a pant standpoint, the BDU pants are obviously great to have as well. This is the ACU BDUs. We carry them, and obviously the Army utilize. The OD is going to be tough because that's mostly World War II and wool. And the genuine tiger stripe is also tough because that was only Vietnam, which I grabbed here. Vintage Vietnam tiger stripe BDU pants. But the ACUs, the woodland camos, and now the multi-cam and OCPs, pretty regularly available. The tricolor desert are a little bit more scarce because they've discontinued those. They started them they last started using them in the early 2000s. So from the 90s to the early 2000s, same with the 6-color chocolate chip. So we carry replica ones of them. Finding genuine issued ones, especially down here in the South where like that's not our terrain, not as common. So just a heads up. Sticking with the uniforms, jungle boots. These are by Rothko. We carry Rothko. We carry Fox on this guy. You can occasionally find some issued ones, but they're pretty beat up because these were Vietnam era. Wore them in the 80s as well. These are only $49.99. Got the drain port, just a basic style boot. Fun for kids to have. ROTC does it. Civil Air Patrol does it. They're inexpensive. Whoops, as I've accidentally hit that. They're inexpensive and great item to also add to your staple. So I got to adjust this camera because I hit it. There we go. Sorry about that, guys. All right. Continuing on, I mentioned the poncho. A military poncho liner, or a ruby as they are called. This can be utilized in your house as a cold weather blanket. Dogs absolutely love them too, just as a tip. This is genuine M84 woodland camo ones. They discontinued this pattern. We got this guy in stock. We got a few more still available. We bought a bunch at the time. $60 on that guy, but can be used as a blanket, can be attached to that poncho as I was mentioning. So a great item to have. Military field manuals, tons and tons of different ones here. We've got a whole library, as Angela calls it, of field manuals and stuff like that. The survival one is by far our best-selling one, something I recommend everybody to own. Before I forget, you got to have a hand grenade, man. So these are sought out. They're not real. Do not audit me. They are just a great little paperweight, cool little item to have. So hand grenades, you can pretty much find in most surplus stores as well. Water purification tablets, sticking to the survival thing. This is a great item to have as well to purify your water. Boonie hat. This is new, but you can find at some Army Navy stores that are closer to bases. Sometimes they get in the actual issued boonie hats a little bit easier than we do. We don't see them too often, and when we do, they sell like that. So military boonie hats, we carry the new mil-spec ones, still great. One of our best-selling items as well, especially during this season. A boonie hat is critical, especially anybody who enjoys time outdoor. Speaking of outdoor time, hydration pack and bladder. So this is a genuine issued one, $19.99. Very good price on that. I would definitely wash the bladder portion of it. But having a hydration bladder is critical. You can find new ones as well. Same drill. They typically are $34.99 and up without the bladder. They start at $35 and then go up. But having some sort of hydration bladder is great. Even if you're not into the military thing, if you go to festivals and music stuff, or you're out and about and you're at the theme parks, having a bladder is great. So got to stay hydrated out there. All right, from a first aid standpoint, a military IFAK kit. So this is just the kit, the pouch, and I believe I left the insert in this one. Yep, in the insert. This does not have the critical items. With some critical items you would want to add, which we have separately, tourniquets, quick clot, excessive bandage, and then obviously essential meds for you, but just basic stuff in the field they would use. Military web belts. These are, everybody loves these. Very easy to use. Slides right in, clasps. Typically come in two sizes, 44 inches, 54 inches. They're making 64 inches. So you're able to you'll be able to buy based on the size and then cut based on your true size. Speaking of belts, our pistol belts. These are a critical item. This is a used issued one, only $15. We're carrying new ones as well. Not all of them issued, but the USMC uses these as well. So a great pistol belt to have. And the pistol belts are great because you're able to attach things that have Alice clips on them, like a canteen, which is also very critical. So genuine issue canteen. This is in a US issued pouch. This one's probably from the 70s. You got the Alice clips on the back, so anything that takes these Alice clips can attach to the pistol belt. They've switched to the MOLLE, the modular webbing with the MOLLE straps. But this is all vintage, great stuff to have. We have a canteen cup, canteen and canteen pouch. set that we sell here. Kids absolutely love them. Not genuine issue, but still made to the replica, gives you the feel. And then the canteen cup is great. Stick the canteen. I mean, this has the pouch on it, but it kind of goes in there. Sticks the canteen in there. Great to utilize out in the field. If you need to boil water, obviously you can pour water in here as well if you want to drink from it. But that's the typical use of those guys. All right, we're almost done. I know this video's gone a little while. Paracord, multicam paracord. I grabbed the multicam, obviously. It's a new pattern, which I don't want to forget. Quarter zip combat shirts, also a great essential item to have, whether you go shooting, you do airsoft, you're into the tactical stuff. And then paracord is obviously vital. 550 cord, they call it, because it can hold up to 550 pounds without snapping. Truly, truly amazing. Military mess kit. We actually just bought this off somebody off the streets yesterday. So this is actually a genuine mess kit. And you've got the utensils in here. This one, I believe, is from the 80s. Yep, 1982. So another one of those items were not as readily available as they once were, or the mess kit. But we keep them in stock, and most surplus stores will keep them in stock. Even if they're not genuine issue, we'll keep replica ones available. We try to keep genuine issue ones in at all times. Angled flashlights. So these come in two sizes. This is the large, the de-angled, and then we got the mini ones as well. Great little item to also have. In there, they also have some discs with different colors, so you can put it on the face of the light to change the color of the light that shines, all right? We've done a video on this, but folding shovels. So this is the 2 folding shovel right here. What year is this one, guy? This one's from 1952. This guy's old. So you got the pick, you got the folding shovel, and a nice wood handle on that. So that's the bi-folding shovel, and then obviously the tri-folding shovel is a great way to go. This is a Gerber. Gerber and Ames are the 2 big guys who carry this stuff. You can typically find these genuine ones available. A little bit pricier. Once again, most surplus stores, us included, we do carry the replica ones too at a better price point, around 20, 25 bucks. So if you're just needing something for basic stuff to throw in the Jeep or the truck, you don't necessarily need the genuine issue one. If you're a collector, obviously, get the genuine issue one. So, all right, and the last essential item, duffel bag. This is a genuine GI 2-strap duffel bag here. They have changed the design a little bit. I don't have any genuine issue ones in the new design, but either way, duffel bags are duffel bags. So top load zipper. A duffel bag is critical Army surplus item to have that is utilized by the U.S. Army. You can find pretty much everywhere. They're very durable, make it a lot easier to travel. So that's what I got, in my opinion, are the essential, vital U.S. Army military surplus items that you should look for at any Army Navy store. If there's any that I forgot, or that you also think, oh no, you also have to get this, let me know. P-38s, almost forgot. P-38s and P-51s, critical as well, obviously. Any other items you guys think, comment below, like, oh, you also have to have this. Let's hear what you think is also critical that the U.S. Army uses, that civilians should also use and gather, or just kind of have as like their staples. So that's all I got. I hope everybody has a great rest of your day. All the dads out there, happy Father's Day. God bless you for all you do and for being there for your children. I know that my dad has a very special place in my heart, and I want to be the man I am today, or where I am today, without him. So Dad, if you watch this, love you. To all the dads out there, thank you, and thank you for being there for your kids. So that's all I have. I hope everybody is staying safe and has a great summer.